enjoy the finer things in life. So in today's episode, we're going to continue on with our business compliance and going over the next one that I would like to talk to you guys about. That is in business address, your business location. This one is a very, very important one that can get you flagged with the banks. So I want to talk to you about some do's and don'ts with it. All right. So many banks will look you up to see your location. So let's just say, for instance, you are a new business and you don't have a business location yet. That's perfectly fine. There are ways around it. Even if you have a home address, you can definitely use your home address. Although I will say some banks do not like to lend to home-based businesses. Not all, but some banks don't like to lend to home-based businesses. So if you can run the risk of not getting funded by that particular bank. But the big no-no is making sure you don't have a rental box or a PO box, like the mail stops. Don't use a mail stop. So that is the one thing that will get you denied and get you flagged right away. You cannot use one of those. But one of the things that we like to do is use virtual offices if we don't have one already. So let's say that you do not have an actual brick and mortar office. In our software, we list a bunch of ones here that you can actually use, like DaVinci, Opus Virtual Offices, Alliance, iPostal, and there's one other one that's really, really good, and it's called Regus, regus.com. You can find them at. Now, in our software, you can actually go and type in the address right here and put it in and then test it. I'll do that for you guys in a moment. And then also later in the video, I also have a demonstration with the US Postal Service, something that you're going to want to see because it's going to give you an identifier in knowing if your address is going to get flagged by the banks. All right. So let's get into this one right here. We're going to type in the address and the name. So demo test company. Let's see. Okay, so here you guys go. This is where you look up the address to make sure that you will not get flagged with your virtual address that you put in. So this is the USPS.com, and you go to the look up a zip code area by address. Here I'm just going to type in an address that I've used already, 23 Main Street. Put this in Los Angeles, California, and zip code should pop up already. Let's see, 90001. All right, so then this is where we'll look at the address here, matches there. So you're going to put your business address in right there to see if it gets flagged. And this area right here, this is the commercial mail receiving agency. If this has a Y on it and not an N, if it has a Y, you will get flagged by the banks. That means right there that this is a commercial mail receiving agency. So it does not show that you have a brick and mortar business. And this means that you will definitely get flagged and you're going to be getting less money, or you're going to get questioned by the bank and they're going to deny you because they want to be able to make sure that you have a legitimate business with mail that's going to be going directly to them. All right. So just wanted to drop that for you guys. That's really important. Make sure when you're buying your virtual office, make sure that it does not have a Y right here. Okay. Very important. I didn't know this when I first got started. And when I went into the bank with one of my companies, when I had bought a virtual office from a particular company, the banker right away came back to me and said, hey, you're getting denied because you don't have an actual address. What is your actual address, your physical address? So it was kind of embarrassing at the time because I kept telling them, no, this is my address. This is my address. But I didn't know that they have a method of looking this up, and it's right here. So just a pro tip for you guys. Hope that helps. Talk to you guys a little bit more on the rest of the video. Okay, guys, so as we're talking about the business address, I want you to know that if you do have a home-based address and you caught this, you realize that, oh, wow, D, I just realized that I've been using my home-based address and I want to get a virtual address now. Or let's say you didn't know and you got a P.O. box and you noticed you didn't know this bit of information and now you want to be able to change it. Well, it's important that you change this information everywhere, like every single place that you can. And I'm going to list those places right now for you. But this little piece of information right here is one of the biggest reasons why people get denied and they do not know it. So don't let that be you. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to change it with the IRS, and you're going to fill out a form called the 8822B form, okay, with the IRS, and that is just going to be a change of address form. You're also going to want to change it with the Secretary of State. You're also going to want to change it with the, of course, whatever banks you had previously put it on, and you're also going to want to change it with all the credit reporting agencies like Dun & Bradstreet, Experian Business, Equifax Business. On your also on your website, just make sure you're changing the address to the new one. Pay the extra dollars, you guys. Do not be skimpy here. Do not cut corners here. So if you're paying $59 a month for a virtual office to make sure that you get a $20,000 bag or a $50,000 bag, it's well worth it. Don't cut corners here. They will look you up. I guarantee you, they will Google you and they will look you up to see if you're operating out of a post office or if you actually have an office. Most of these virtual offices, the real good ones, have an office already set up for you. They can even have your name up on a door and you're just going up and really picking up mail there. Another good tip is try to pick a virtual office that's within your region so that you can go to credit unions and apply with them, right? Some of them will see some of the banks will not lend to people out of their geographical footprint. So you want to be at least within 30, 40 miles within your area so that you can apply for these local credit unions that are in your region. That's a big, big deal, you guys. I hope you guys caught that. This is little bits of information that I did not know that I'm definitely sharing with you guys, and this is free game. So if this game resonates with you and you do enjoy it, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. So we're going to be giving you a lot more information just like this, and we want to have you back on the channel and get this so that you can actually utilize this information and get a huge bag from the bank and go out and live the life that you want to be able to live. All right. So thanks again. Also, if you want to hear more in-depth information regarding this kind of information, down below in the description, we have our link to our school group community where we are going to be having courses, classes. We'll be going live monthly, sometimes even weekly, depending on the month and what we are delivering. We have a course for real estate on there. We also have a course for building your business credit. So thank you again for dropping by, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Peace.